Hey everybody, my name's Joe. Welcome back to SNES's Life. Tonight I'm playing Best of the Best Championship Karate. I was going to play Clay Fighter, but I have to find a better ROM for it to run that review. So unfortunately, we're changing our order here. We're doing Best of the Best Karate Championship, or Championship Karate. Taking a look at the cover, I like the box art here. It's got a I mean, it's clearly drawn, but it has a very realistic look to it, and I just think it's really well done. This isn't the clearest picture I can find; it's a little blurry, but pretty neat looking. I'll let it have that. I've never heard of Loricel. No idea about that company. So who knows whether it's any good or not. But let's take a look at the back of the box here. So that's a lot of words, isn't it? um, yeah, we get our usual 4 screenshots here. If I can get this damn thing to work for me. One must climb the mountain in order to determine the height of heaven. Good grief, one must search himself, blah, blah, blah. Philosophical nonsense. I will say these screenshots are a little bit bigger than what we're used to on the back of a SNES box, so they look nice. Up in the top left, so there's a lot going on in this game. They've really tried to make like a simulation karate fighting game, which is kind of what this is. So you can see top right and bottom right are 2 fighting zones, basically, arena fights. And then on the bottom left is like your training section. And on the top left, there are 55 karate moves programmed into the game. And if you so desire, you can go through and specify which moves your fighter will have access to. And I think the manual here, we can look at the manual. I believe it says that you get to pick 13 moves. So here's the manual. Unfortunately, the most bland front ever. It's just the logo of the game, not even some art. And you'll find that throughout the rest of this manual. It's very wordy. And there's a number of screenshots. No artwork, so to speak. But it does explain to you all the option menus, and there are a lot of option menus. It explains how to do the match and everything. So it's very thorough. We'll put it at thorough. It's thorough, but also very bland. It gets the point across, but it's, I don't know. I like artwork and things, and we're not getting any of that here. So let's go ahead and start this pig. Kick this pig right in the pig. That's pretty loud. Electric brain or electro brain. So you can see that is essentially one of the game sprites, I believe. So that is what our guys are going to look like. Not much of a demo mode or anything. You just get this dude kicking around for a while. And we get into the menu. So, grading is basically a ranking. It's your leaderboard as far as who has done super well. Pad versus SNES. So the pad is basically player. So it's you versus computer. Or you can do computer versus you. I guess that just depends on whether you like to be on the left or right of the screen. Or you can do person versus person. Those are your choices. So you can select your opponent's attacks as well, but why do that? Let's have a look through the menu real quick though. So here's the moves, and it shows you, what's going on here. So these are the different moves that you can do. So you got this big high kick, low kick, maybe even a leg sweep, medium kick, jump kick, high jump kick. I mean, look at this. It's just crazy how much crap there is in this. And it's neat that it goes into all this. And I'm sure these are all you know, legitimate moves, but I don't know about karate, so whack whack. Man, spinning kick. Lots of kick moves in karate, although that's not real shocking, I suppose. Again, I don't know shit about karate. Anyway, so yeah, we're not actually gonna mess with any of that because I just don't know it and don't care about it. Hey Freya, how's it going? So this shows your character statistics basically, and you can change your character statistics as well as your face, which is pretty funny. You get what? So you got the blonde dude, looks like a black guy. Brown haired dude. That one looks Eastern descent. And then blonde haired guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 face choices. That's it. Yep. What are you up to this evening, Freya? You can change the number of rounds. You can enter a password. Change nationality. You can change your boxer if you've messed with anything. You can also change your name. We're gonna change myself to Bad Joe, and then we're gonna get our butt stomped, would be my guess. If I were to take a wild shot as to how this game is gonna go. Where the hell's the space? Sure, there's a space. Whoop. Praising the Lord. There we go. Bad Joe. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna be this dude. I got brown hair. We'll be the brown haired guy. And that's it. Let's go fight and watch me get my butt smoked. Like the fat referee. One of the things I don't particularly care for. Why? No, turn around, you fool. Is in this game your health meter is those lights up at the top, essentially. He's kicking the shit out of me, it looks like. And we both get, there's a little bit of recovery you get between rounds. Turn around, dude. Ooh, a couple good hits there. Ooh, shit. Yeah, getting just thumped on here. Clearly the hit detection is not great here. Apparently he wins based on 3 rounds. He just beat the out of me, I guess. Woodman. Sure. Something tells me this is going to be a very long and, in my opinion, boring game. It is a fighting game that just, it's not fast. It's, like I said, I think it's supposed to be like a simulation of actual karate or karate or however the hell you want to pronounce it. And back up. Like Ingrid Johansson, I don't know who that is. Come on. I'm pushing my button. How come he's moving faster than me? No, go back this way, please. I really don't like how this game controls, like, at all. Hey, monkey. How's it going? Turn around, you jackass. Apparently I won that fight. This is before he got turned into a robot master for Mega Man. Dude, I wish I could figure out how to... I mean... So here's the deal with this game, Monkey. They tried to make like a simulation fighting game. And so they programmed 55. Apparently, I accidentally pressed the start. Oh no, it's just demo mode in me. They programmed 55 real life karate moves in this game, and you get to pick 13 of them for your character. And then based on the directional button, and then based on the directional, and then the button you hit at the same time, you'll do different moves. Your health meter is those 4 lights above your dude. There's like bright light, and dim light, and then black light, which is when you lose that bit of power. And the hitboxes are atrocious. The movement is slow. And it's unfortunate because the game actually looks pretty good. I really like the ref's pigeon walk. Is he pigeon walk? He does look like he's about to poop, doesn't he? I hadn't really paid attention to the ref yet. I also like how like the 2 fighters are hyper realistic, and even the crowd down front looks like realistic, and the referee looks real, I don't know, kind of goofy. Also, I think that was the first time I noticed that like a person like jumped up in the crowd and they're like, "Hey, how's it going, Wizard? How's it going?" Championship karate. This has to be better than Karate Champ. It's pretty. Yes, like I was just saying, the sprite work on the characters is good. The animation's solid, but God, the game plays like a pig. Like the hitboxes are awful. Round 2, fight! It does look good, but there's a lot of wasted space on the screen. Fine area. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, they did a lot of effort on the upper HUD and then this crowd at the bottom, which was completely unnecessary. I think the crowd in the background would have been fine. Don't get me wrong, the crowd at the bottom looks really cool, but yeah, put us closer, make the sprites bigger. Static. Not much sprite work to probably. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, that's probably why it looks decent. No, I say don't. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Like half the time I can't figure out how to get myself turned around when I flip to the other side. Come on, hit him. Shit. Red pants. Yeah, I'm the red pant guy. The bad Joe. Turn around, please. No music, unfortunately. You just get the sounds of these whaps. Which is funny because it doesn't even sound like skin hitting skin. It sounds like a baseball bat. It's got a very wooden thunk noise to it. Also always accompanied by this which is... I'd like to say I went from winning this match to suddenly losing, which is irritating. Because these hitboxes are shit. I bet I lose. Hey, look, I lost. This company did a lot of Amiga, ST, Amstrad, DOS games in the 80s and early 90s. Not much for consoles save for this and Gem Power, The Lost Dimension. We're coming with 3D glasses. As a weird name for a game, Wizard. And yes, I did kind of deflate. It's unfortunately, this is the game. We're 20 minutes in. You've mostly seen what it has to offer. And I'm not actually fighting. I don't know if this is a replay of the match that just occurred or what. But I can pause it, but none of my other buttons are doing anything. So yeah. Weird controls. I want to go check out like the training mode. But I have to apparently wait for this round to end maybe? I don't know. Or reset the damn game. Which I don't really want to do. We'll wait another 7 seconds. Yes, all the fighters look the exact same. I don't think there's an avoidance of that. What I like is you can change. You have 5 choices of head. I don't have any choices of head. You have 5 choices for your face, basically. And that's it. Let's see. Preview. I think this lets me actually like go. For God's sakes, what is this? It's another. It's fighting still. Oh, so preview is. Oh, you know what? That's probably what we were in. Yeah, it probably rolls into preview. So preview basically it shows you like each fighter's full move set. So ideally here we're going to see all 13 moves that each fighter can do. Which is kind of interesting, except for I can't tell what the hell anything is because, you know, it's not showing me what the button inputs are for the moves that they have. So, other than seeing them, I don't know that there's a lot you're going to gain from watching the preview. Choose Bill Cosby. Kick, punch, kick, punch. You're pretty much right, Monkey. You're pretty much right. And Freya, yes, apparently you can choose Bill Cosby, in which case I would say his fists and feet are not the most dangerous thing. Probably that tainted pudding pop he wants to give you, though. But I got the pudding pop. You take the Xanax and you put it in the pudding. Physical type. Select hits. Training. Let's take a look at the training. Oh look, it's another fight except now we're in. Oh, you know what? I think. Oh no, he does. I was to say he just stands there and lets you practice your shit. That'd be convenient. So, like this is Y. Y is mid punch. If I hold up, it's a kick. X is that thing, or a kick. A is that lunge punch. Interesting. I don't particularly care for the training mode. Those percentages add up to 90, not 100. That's probably because I suck. Let's try that again. I think I figured that last part out. So... So I think this is let's... Look, I finally got one. They move in, and then by the time you react, half the time they've moved back. So I'm not actually hitting them. It's kind of annoying. It lets you get your stats up. So that's what training is, lets you build your stats up, which is funny because so his stats are way higher than mine in general. That 22% is really hurting me. Is that same as suit at the right of the screen? Hey, Goober. This game is blah. Make no mistake. It is pretty blah. The in-fight sprite work and animation looks great. But that is pretty much where it ends. Because it plays like a bag of ass. Turn around, dude. Or just stand there, I guess. Shit, I don't know. Got a couple good licks in right there at the end. Hey, I knocked him down. Must have landed enough hits in concession there in consecutive. I knocked him out. Yeah, winner. I like when she holds up a little plate with a medal on it. Like, come on. It's just silly. That might be a kitty cat or a jumbo-sized sewer rat advertised on the ring side. I gotta bounce out early today. Good to see you as always. Kick him in the face. Thanks for hanging out there for a little bit, Monkey. Nice to have you in as always. And yeah, this game looks pretty frankly, so I don't think you're gonna miss much. That's a fact. And Wednesday. Let's see. Wednesday. I actually did make a list. I was originally going to do Clay Fighter tonight, but I decided against it. Well, I ended up deciding I did best of the best. I'm going to do Jurassic Park on Wednesday and then Clay Fighter. So I break up the fighting games. I have fighting game tonight, Jurassic Park, Clay Fighter on Saturday is the goal. So yeah, that's the plan. Jurassic Park for Wednesday night. If I remember, Jurassic Park I think had a really good soundtrack. I played it when I was a kid, but I haven't played it since then. So, but Clay Fighter is a shitty fighting game too. I mean, it'll probably be better than this, but it's not good. I've never liked Clay Fighter because if I remember, it also moves terribly and has really awful hitboxes. Oh shoot! It's very much so, but it's funny. I just remember isn't there like a big fat Viking lady? 83 1/3 is Fire Spirit. That was one for the 64, right? Isn't that like the Sculptor's Cut one, which is worth ridiculous amounts of money for some stupid reason? I never understood high dollar collections, I guess. I don't know. That's, the pawn shop down the street that I go to all the time has a Earthbound in it right now, and it's listed at $350, and I'm like, you're not gonna get $350 in this town, man. I hate to tell you. You might be able to get, $200 at best, and that's by someone who is wanting to probably resell it on eBay for $300, frankly. Look at him sweeping the leg. Elga is her name. Director's cut has Booger Man in it. I vaguely remember Booger Man only because it was like, it was aimed at kids. It was like, hey, here's a gross character for a action platformer, I guess. If I recall, I preferred Earthworm Jim though. The director's cut is pretty yeah. Anyway, yeah. So Jurassic Park Wednesday. You'll get to laugh at me getting my ass beaten Clay Fighter next weekend. Look at this dude kicking the dog shit out of me, dude. Apparently, if you just hold down and block right next to him, he can't actually hurt you. Look at that. Like, I'm sorry. I get that this is supposed to be simulating like an actual karate match, but you should be hitting me. Even if you're not really damaging me because I have my block up, like, you should be hitting me. This is just an awfully built game. Hey, round 3, but I don't really want to. I think after this we're gonna call this one because this is not entertaining. It looks way, way, way better than Pit Fighter, and I mean you can play it, whereas Pit Fighter you couldn't even play. But it is honestly just as boring as Pit Fighter, in my opinion. And that's saying something because I hated Pit Fighter. Man down. I'm just going to stay down. Or apparently I'm going to get back up of my own volition. Which is interesting. God, the animation does look good. Just the animation from getting up. But that's all this game has to offer, I think. It's just good sprite work and animation. I love that the losing, she holds up a plate with like a medical bag on it. That's it, man. Best of the best karate championships. Ass. Let's see, how many bad guys are there? a lot, actually. All right, so let's start LeBlanc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. There are 15 opponents in the game. Yeah. It's... Graphically speaking, the in-game play is good. This menu system shit, and the character models here look like garbage. The sound and music is bad, and the gameplay is boring and bad. So I'm going to give this one a firm thumbs down. Do not recommend, because I don't want to play it again. I'm not going to play it any more than this. I'm not going to put another 20 minutes into this. It's boring and not fun. So yeah, best of the best Karate Champ, no go, no bueno. Like I said, Jurassic Park for Wednesday. Thank you to everyone who stopped in. Freya, Old Reliable, Monkey, Wizard of Zardoz, Lord Goober. Thank you guys for coming in for a minute. Anybody who watched and lurked and didn't say anything, thank you. And those of you watching this on YouTube later, thank you. That's it. We'll see you guys later. Peace out. Wednesday night. Adios.